Bit of a long delay. Seems want to get straight back into it. Issa is asking why he's the Sentinel, even though he locked it in. Bit of a weird one. Good thing you can't read chats. A little bit of an interesting conversation. But I guess to break down that last game, it was McTeam in full force, able to take that game. They just weren't able to do so. This was all to the credit of Pigeon Esports. They held themselves good and true. Now we go to pistol here. Pigeon Esports gonna try and overwhelm and overtake Zay's site. Wall gonna be shot out. Shock darts go towards the generator. The llama's deadly accurate. First shot. Accuracy is very prominent. The spike gonna be down, and Bort, welcome to the Autumn Cup. CJ able to take the first. Gets himself a dismiss. Gets himself an overheal. Now can isolate a few more duels. He spots one towards the generator. Still looking for it in just a second. They're still looking for this ace site. They don't have to take it. They've got spike picked up. The rotation's already in here from McTeam. They're very prominent. And here we go, CJ trying to take fights and duels. One enemy apiece. 25 HP to Andy. To the 97 and 18 shields for Issa. So he makes the slow and methodical rotate over towards this B site. Andy is still thinking about it. Knows Issa, it's a cheeky little devil that he is. Could be anywhere at this point. He's going to place up the alarm bot. That goes down.
10 seconds left.
That gives info. Now to Andy. 25 points of HP. Really, Issa? Only needs a bullet straight to the head. It's going to be up to Andy to try and hit his shot. Alarm bot. Turret spots it. It's going to have to slowly but surely tap that bot down. A shot, Andy! Gonna take out Issa, claim the pistol here for McTeam. And this is a bit of an interesting one. A nice shot to come in. Relapse a bit of BM. First round on the board for McTeam here to kick a scent off, and that's one they need to keep themselves high hopes. Well, first round for McTeam on their defense. That's what you want to see from them. They had a bit of a rough start, but they're maybe back to their form. Relapse going to be on the cheeky little Marshall bite. It's a Guardian tap though from Andy. Just shot. Another relapse, just pelting them now towards the wall. Ronan might be looking to slowly approach this B site. Jamie has the judge. This is where he can farm some ecos of his own. Zadart comes out. Pings 3 players here. Gives positioning. Relapse. Gonna be taken out. Andy too. They found them with the sheriffs. Now to collect guns themselves.
Gun here.
Marshall and a Guardian on the floor. Mazza sharp with the sheriff though. Someone goes down to the cross. Judge shot Ronan. You can see Llamas. Here's the footsteps up through short. He is in such a crucial spot to shot this plant down in just a second. All bang out the door. Llamas. It's all the room to work with. They got to expect him now. They will be going slowly into his crosshair. Issa. Now to plant that spike down. He's going to go for the peaks instead. I would have secured the plant, Issa, my friend. Jamie takes it. They take a few kills, but it's second round to now McTeam. As we start a scent off in their favor. And now we expect to see the buy. come out here by the side of Pigeon Esports. And of course, this is Pigeon Esports map pick. Not a great start for them. They've forced themselves into this. CJ has stuck himself up through short. He started this game off well. He's going to have to do a mirror performance of that last game to keep Pigeon Esports into it. CJ. Peek up on Alarmers. Door immediately going to be... I don't think that's bangable. CJ, I don't think that's completely bangable. Dash out to safety. DJ still on the slow approach towards the short side. Will be tapped by the Guardian. Can't see a thing, but it's still trying to go for the fight. Dart comes out from forward. They're still trying to approach this A site. I don't know why they're trying. McTeam have all rotated over though. Mazda shot. They're still pelting bullets into that wall.
30 seconds left.
They got 30 seconds now to work with. It's going to be up to Issa to now walk on through. Try and find the conversion on the spray transfer. Llama's now back sight. Dead to right though. Anton with a good recon. Able to spot for two. Shock dart lands. He has spike. Vort can plant this down towards the generator.
10 seconds left.
The paint shells combined. Vort's able to live for the moment. It's lucky. And he's got quick feet. Satchel out now into the site. Judge shots come in. Shot from Vort though. Now down to the 1v1. Sova v Sova. Vort v Anton. Recon comes out. Pings him. Vort knows where he is. Vort is very cautious though. As the dart comes on to Vort. He's going to play for the time. He's going to play for the peak. He might be looking to win it out here again. Vort just playing for the time. Wrapping around the generator. Playing with it and playing with his food. Anton, though, will win it. No clutch percentage this time. It's down to 50. It's down to 75, actually. I believe that's 2-1. McTeam find themselves a third round. They find themselves bonus. Anton, a massive round there to find. So we look at the scoreboard. It's really Anton, like Eric, 77-1, not 71. That's a bit of a crazy amount of kills. Knives out for Mazza. And back off from the paint shells. Very scared. Oh, the side of Pigeon Esports. As the air drone gonna be flying through. Push comes towards the B site. Swarm, he's going to deny them for the moment. He's able to deny all these players from coming in though. Shots to come in. They now have to be cautious that Jamie's still backside. Issa though with Judge out is able to get one. And relapse. And Andy trade it back. Issa bought fall. Another round goes to McTeam.
Thanks.
So, apologies. Forward start for McTeam. Ultimates as well available. Shot dart comes out. Relapse looking for a peek towards middle, and so is Mazza. Updraft is heard. Hunter's Fury comes out from both sides here. Trading of ultimates. It's Eric Shin. Notifying Vort. Oh my god, the Mazza quick trades.
You should run.
Locked down now towards the B. They don't have Spike though. Mazza still takes the fight, will win it. Mazza's going to be the one to pick up the Spike. Actually, they're going to wait for him. As they take site control. They take out Ronan though. CJ in the crossfire position. Ilea comes out. He doesn't opt to go for shots though. He's waiting for Relapse to ping into him. Dismiss out the safety. Drops himself down. Hunter's Fury, sorry, Showstopper being pulled. Empress available for ANT. And Issa now needs to be cautious. Maz is extremely low on HP. This is up to Issa to win this out. Going to be holding from the stair line. The peak comes in now. Issa's taken out. It's left to Mazza. This is not the spot you want to be in. Reload comes in. Another round for McTeam. And they take themselves 5 now on the board. Pigeon Esports continuing to drop them. And, well, for Pigeon Esports, this is good. Character building, I guess, for them. McTeam, this is good from them overall. 5-0. Not a single round has been answered. Bombot goes out. Back towards the A site. Pigeon Esports tend to aggress. Just realized the wall goes up. Shot comes in from Relapse. Nails the one on the Issa. The dart comes out. All of the darts come out. Still no one really opting to not go for this aid save. Pigeon Esports a little bit of a questionable one. Shot out from Relapse. Looks for another potentially. Dash forward on the site. Gives up Spike here. Gives up the peak though. Door's going to be shot by CJ. Tosses away his Spectre, but he decides he has to use it. Relapse. And take out board. CJ going to be dropping it at the generator. That's going to be another round given over to McTeam. Apologies. Give me a second. I just realized the logo is a little bit too low on the HUD. And pull it back up. Apologies for that. Quick export. And there we go. Hopefully we are fixed. There we go. Moved it back up. Sorry about that, guys. Logo was a little bit low for me. For the moment, this has just really been McTeam out aim fighting the likes of Pigeon Esports. This is what I expected more of them in this first map, but Pigeon Esports just were able to fight tooth and nail. First kill, Massa's already been taken out. Over towards this A site, but they're going to have to deal with Andy, and they traded it. Lombot out. Have to deal with llamas in the back of the site. Issa, though, will take the fight. Wins it out. 3v3 now. This is more doable scenario here. Recon immediately pinged out. An immediate kill found. A swarm. Some good damage for the moment. Issa. Where's the alarm bot go off? Satchel now out for Jamie. Gonna blast his way into the site, blast his way into a peak, and there it's gonna be Issa drops. Vort now tucked towards the close door corner, will be taken. Relapse with a jumping knife. 7-0 here for the likes of McTeam. Pigeon Esports again. A just doesn't seem to work out for them. B neither. McTeam have this site completely on lock, and we might be going to a third map. The way this is looking so far. And again, a quick shout out to our sponsors, Vodafone, New Zealand, LG OLED, and LG Ultra gear.
Here. Get out of my way.
Cheeky little shot from Andy. Jump peek. Being put out by CJ. They're looking to aggress on a Vort. He's looking to try and hold this B line. This is, of course, the eco territory. Will be dead to right as they just take all of the footing that they need. Relapse, not an A this time to hold it down, but our drone goes out high, pings up Issa. Llamas takes that kill. Anton holding for the cross. Llamas holding for the shots. It's going to be Andy taking another. Flawless in this one from McTeam. 8 rounds now on the board. You can see ultimates available, but still nothing being brought onto the table here for Pigeon Esports. Our last map, of course, I believe going to be Bind. Both split in Icebox. We're banned. The Bind going to be out of side up. It's not a map. Bad map for both teams. Team.
You should run.
Lockdown goes down towards this A site. Pigeon Esports have been walled up at the moment. Llamas. Gonna go for a cheeky little bit of pre-fire though. It's already shots come out from the rest of his teammates. It's already 2 kills on the board as the lockdown will not be put into play. Orbital gonna be put into play as the door is shut out. Ronan goes for an aggressive play. He's gonna be taken. So there's Jamie though. Smith's down towards underneath Evan. Vort takes first kill. Takes first contact. Now it's up to Vort. Finds the first, second, and a third. 1v1 against Llamas. Vort will find it. That's Vort finding first round now on the board for Pigeon Esports. Very nicely played there. Vort just isolating angle after angle. Finally, Pigeon Esports find themselves a first round.
Come into the unknown. Standing ahead.
Dark comes out. No early push here from Jamie, just early intel, early push here from Andy and Relapse. They know that there's no one B main. They're already out through it. Looking to try and push on in. Hunter's Fury, everything denied. He's I'll be dead to right in just a second. He's crawled himself down. He's given himself up. Looking for another, maybe on a relapse. Not in this lifetime. Llamas takes it. 9-1 here for the side of McTeam. And this is, I guess, really all from that first round. Pigeon Esports, they had pistol in their hands. They just couldn't quite win it. Issa lost the fight to Andy. Lost the, really, the game overall. 9-1. Most impressive Ascent side we've seen so far on defense. We're going to go for an aggressive peek yet again. Our drone comes out. Peek actually going to go the way. Another shot. Sheriffs from Pigeon Esports. Start goes up. It's going to be Llamas up to the hold. Anton to back him up. Shock dart lands. Oh my god, so does a shot. And all of a sudden, Pigeon Esports might be finding themselves a second round here. If Llamas and Jamie can't do anything about it.
Spike planted.
Post-plant positioning. Pigeon Esports have found themselves an opening into this stage of the half. He has the alarm bot triggered, shot immediately. They know his door. No, the last has got to be up in heaven. Jamie's getting wallbanged through the floor by Issa. Isn't going to land onto him. Still gonna steal away guns. Finds 2 for free. Blast the paint shells off. He's gonna blast the blast back out to try and take a more cheeky little engagement. Second round on the board for Pigeon Esports. They stem a first, now into a second. And a quick, of course, check on Vort's clutch counter. %75%. Currently 4-1. It's 88 actually. 80 something. It's 80%. Can't count. Shot from relapse though. He can count. He knows timing. He knows Maz's headshot. That comes out. You can see Pigeon Esports very scattered and very scared for the moment. Andy out towards short. Vort. Oh my. Gonna find it. Makes that relapse. Almost immediately drops the Util. They immediately still set their sights on taking A, and you can see McTeam have already rotated over. Andy's taking one on short. And just really nothing side are able to do. Pigeon Esports. Vort goes for the peek off of the res. Try and take out relapse.
30 seconds left.
Goes for the shots. Llamas goes for more. Ronan taken low. Ronan down CJ. Left to deal with 4 waiting McTeam players. 19 seconds. Still trying to go this A site. They're still trying to take it off.
1 enemy remaining.
Relapse. High up dropped.
10 seconds
Finds
left.
Ronan. CJ. Might be looking for a spike play in just a second. Showstopper ball sinks at point blank. That's 10-2 now on the board for McTeam. An impressive bounce back here to Ascent. 2-10. This is what was expected, but Pigeon Esports, they showed a bit of prowess in that last map. Side of McTeam, they showed a little bit more prowess. Tensu. We might be looking at a third map in just a little bit. Team 3 are rounds away. Pigeon Esports are going to need this pistol. They're going to have to show up big on their defense. Vort, I have to say, still putting up numbers. Well, push is on towards A. This time it's McTeam. Gonna go for the A take. Ronan drops the smoke, drops the shots. Needs to drop a few heads. CJ's found the first onto Eric and finds a second on the Llamas. Got Spike out in the open. This calls for the rotate here for inside of... Oh my god, Mazza. Oh my god, CJ. CJ and Mazza combining for 2, combining for a third round, combining for pistol here. This time Pigeon Esports, they win it in flawless fashion. And that's gonna be a third. That means guns, that means Spectres, and that means hope for Pigeon Esports. The team, they've secured double digits. They just need guns. They just need a gun round. They need another. And they'll be potentially looking for our third map.
Here.
Pigeon Esports are going to need a massive comeback, a gargantuan game to keep themselves into it. He's playing close with the judge. Very prominent, able to double up on the 2. Doesn't even need the help. He's got Mazza there to back him up. Dash forward. Mazza takes another flawless again here for Pigeon Esports, losing no members, keeping money high, keeping spirits high too. Now, second round stems their favor. It's going to be up to this one. Do they find themselves a bonus like the likes of McTeam did? You can see it was 8 straight rounds from McTeam. Nothing of answer from Pigeon Esports. Early paint shells. Or short. Is that another Ares? Being put into play by Vort. Issa. Still playing close. Hey, mate. Shut the door. That gives info over. The bombot comes out towards short. Bombot's triggered. He's just still cautious of this long line. He sees... He remembers rotating in just a second. Because he can't see them, we can. This is going to have to be gargantuan for me. So our drone comes out. Missed opportunity from the shot. No, it's going to be up to Mazda to try and hit his. Only in play. Let me go down. Just a second. Wallbang to come in from Vort. They find Ronin. They find themselves a potential entry into this. CJ, though, is able to dismiss the safety. Ares shots come in. Mazda's taken another. Now, judge at long range. Probably not the best thing you want to be doing against Relapse. He's lucky to be alive. 30 HP, 11 for bonus. Not going to pay off for Pigeon Esports. And we might still be on our third. It's going to be up to this one here. 11 and 4. Operator for Mazza. He looks to hold the line. This is really do or die for Pigeon. If they lose this round, they're out of money, they're out of guns, they're out of hope. Shot though first from Mazza. Backs off immediately. He's got CJ to cover him. Holds for another relapse. Gonna be taken out. Rotation. Go towards this A site for the rest of the McTeam. Up through short they go. See, rotational play being put in from Mazza. He's just needing to find all of these shots. He misses it. Not able to find it. Drops the cloud burst on. Vort finds one. Drops another. And drops the spike down at A. Vort now with the pistol combat. Looking to jump down and drop in. Right click. Onto Anson. 5 rounds for Pigeon Esports. T11 of McTeam. And back to an eco. This game continues to surprise, stun, shock, any sort of word you can really use to describe an upset. Pigeon Esports first map, if you missed it, 13-1. 13-11. That goes out. McTeam, this is a save buy from them. Pigeon Esports is really where they can start to put numbers back on the board. Mazza down towards middle, could be finding one on Andy in just a second. He hears the walk out beat. He sees the jump across. Knives from Relapse though, go straight to Easter's dome. Does he expect CJ though behind the box? Able to hold it down for the moment. They need to be cautious though. Andy looking to approach on the Ronin though. He's going to be taken out. Our drone goes out from Anson. 2 players down to approach the B site. They find CJ. They could be finding themselves a spike plant, but they could be finding themselves in a world of hurt. Just a second. Peek in from Vort is good. And the molly for good measure. Shot comes in from Mazda to close it. 6 now on the board for Pigeon Esports here. So they salvage themselves some guns, and they salvage themselves another on the board. for the moment. Still in capable hands of Pigeon Esports, though. McTeam, they've got guns to buy. They've got room to work with. They've got rounds to work with, too. They only need 2 to close this and take us to our 3rd map. As we look at the scoreboards, 15-11 for Vort and Andy. A bit of a duel in that own regard. Hunter's Fury comes out here. And it's going to sink a lot of damage onto McTeam. They are forced to fall back for the moment. CJ might have found the timing here. He's very, very far pushed. Our drone goes out through short. It's a quick kill from CJ. He's going to be taken out. Andy up on short. Could be meeting fates in just a minute as well. Running to hold mid. Rest of McTeam thinking about going towards B. They're trying to stall out and try and call for this rotate, but no one is budging a muscle here from Pigeon Esports. Start being held so vigorously, diligently here by Vort.
30 seconds left.
You can see the rotation. Now to A, the res comes in. CJ doesn't even wait for the opportunity to pounce. Dismissed to safety. Emperor's popped. He's cautious though. It comes out. Andy takes another. Now the trades are coming into play. McTeam do have the spike down with 10 seconds to work with. Relapse looking for peak. They're looking for the push. Issa extremely low. Taken out though. Mazza able to trade it back. Now the crossfire established underneath. Mazza has to expect it. He has to wait for Ronan to make contacts. Molly comes out. Smoke is dropped. Ronan, it's up to you to check this site. He's checking every which angle. He's going to molly himself off, actually, on his approach. Drop in with the knives. Looking for another. Though, dash out. Relapse dashes left. And the spray comes in. Does Ronan try and find these shots? He's looking for it. And Ronan's not going to win it. Relapse able to clutch it. 12 now on the board for McTeam. He's not able to get away with cold-blooded murder. He will be falling, but match points now here for McTeam. We might be going to a 3rd map. Pigeon Esports, they tried their best, but maybe their best wasn't good enough. McTeam could be finding this 3rd map in just a second. It's going to be up to the hold here. Operator, it's thought about by CJ for a second. Swarm is going to push him forward. It's going to be shot out. CJ's going very, very deep. And that's probably not the peak you want to go for now. Issa trying to follow it up. Our drone shots come in. Relapse takes another. Molly going to come out here. Now Ronan to deal with the fray. They're going to grab the orb and the team call it a day. They're out. They're not even going to go towards the B site. Yeah, drone. Recon. Shots to come in. Vort vigorously pacing over towards his A site, and so are the likes of McTeam. This is going to have to be a gargantuan hold from Vort and Mazza to keep their hopes alive. A first pick from Mazza drops a dark shock onto the site, and Vort going to be pinged on the owl. Pinged on dart. Hunter's Fury comes out. He's going to dodge it. He's got the blue suede shoes. I'm going to be tagged up. I'm going to be avoiding it all. Shots come through the wall. Shots come through the floor. They're going to peek on a relapse, though, with the stim beacon. Ronan going to take out Andy and trade it back. Now 2v2. Updraft comes into play. Mazza v the world. Llamas and Anson hold down this spike. Slow orb comes in. Mazza with a missed opportunity with a shot. Gives away his position. Swaps to the fence. And 14 bullets. Updraft again. Recon, slow orb, keeps him in play and keeps him at bay. Llamas Holding the wide line, sees him drop. Takes a few bullets though. Mazza lines up 2, but does he have the timing? I don't quite think so. The spike is going to detonate. 13-6. McTeam